You're listening to 2ARM 92.1 FM, your local community radio station. Now I'm here today in the studio with Sarah Adeney. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you.
So you are an Armidale resident?
I am. I've only been here about 2 years. I come from South East Queensland, Gympie originally, of all places.
And what brought you to Armidale?
Well, I had moved into the city, like most people do when they go to university, and really was sick of it. So I wanted to move regional. I had some family here as well. And I was told it was a great place for music. And they were right.
So what do you do in terms of music here?
I teach at NECOM. I'm a voice teacher and I also teach upper strings, violin, viola. Other than that, I am performing more and more. I sing for my local church at St. Mary's. And whenever anyone asks me to, like you.
I heard that you do weddings as well. I
do weddings. Mostly though I've done the church weddings because that's where people know me, but open books.
So you told me that you have a couple of songs up your sleeve you might sing for us. One was Jolene. Now, where does Jolene come from?
Well, I grew up listening to my mum play CD after CD of Dolly Parton and then play Dolly Parton herself. She played the banjo and sang very loudly along with. So you could say it's my childhood music, if you like, even though I don't do a lot of that sort of singing these days. It's always going to stay there with me. Yeah.
Well, let's hear Jolene, and I apologise for the Casio keyboard that I've provided you with.
Very small and very dusty. Dear, dear. All right, let's see how we go. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 oh please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, flaming locks of auburn hair with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. Well, he talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 oh please don't take him just because you can. Well, you can have your choice of man, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. Well, I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 oh please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, Jolene.
You're listening to 2ARM 92.1 FM, the station that gives its voice to the local musos from our local community. Well, that pretty well blew me away, Sarah. You did cope with that little Casio
Can you hear
keyboard.
it? Is it on?
No,
Loud enough?
no, it's very fine.
Good.
So tell me, did you actually attend folk music festivals when you were young?
Yes, I certainly did. I've got lots of memories of being a very small child lying half asleep in the dark in Koran in a paddock while family and friends and who knows who were playing into the night. A lot of sort of crossover and fusion, you might say. There's so much crossover with folk and country and bluegrass and all that sort of thing. So yeah, lots of that. Went to the Imbil folk festivals. Had a good time doing that. Bring out your fiddle and your Irish drum and you play away with whoever happens to be there.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, they say that the better times had around the campfire playing with groups of people and the actual performing artists that are actually at the festival.
Yeah, it's such an earthy thing to do. You can really get into the feel of that sort of music a lot better in that sort of a nice natural environment, much different to the more four walls and the shiny piano, with the classical sort of thing. It's much more earthy and heartfelt, you might say.
Grassroots.
Well,
That's the one.
It's called that for a reason.
Yeah. Now, and speaking of which, Bramble on the Rose is another one. Very old.
One that I've always known. And
Give us your rendition of Bramble and the Rose.
Bramble and the Rose. We have been so close together, each a candle, each a flame. All the dangers were outside us, and we knew them all by name. See how the bramble and the rose intertwine. Love grows like the bramble and the rose, often cruel and often kind. Now I've hurt you and it hurts me, just to see what we can do. We give ourselves into each other, without ever meaning to. See how the bramble and the rose intertwine. Often cruel and often kind. Throw your loving arms around me. Sing for me a true love song. And the words we sing together, oh, I could sing them all night long. See how the bramble and the rose intertwine. Love grows like the bramble and the rose, often cruel and often kind. We'll see how the bramble and the rose intertwine. Love grows like the bramble and the rose, often cruel and often kind. Around each other they entwine.
Great, Sarah.
Thank you.
Another one.
Another one.
That was fantastic. So we mentioned NECOM, so that's the acronym for the New England Conservatorium of Music.
That's it.
Here in Armidale. It's not very far away
Not
from
far
the
away
station.
at all, just up the hill.
Probably a stone's throw, a bit more. The 2ARM stations had a long relationship with NECOM, the
Yes.
Conservatorium of Music here. You said that you taught strings, particularly viola.
That's right. I was a viola player, I suppose, before I was a singer. Though lately, I suppose I do more singing than violaing. But I love playing the viola, and I've always treated it a bit like a violin. I used to play with my uncle, who was a great country music singer, playing along with whatever he happened to be doing, scrolling away as a 10-year-old or something. But I enjoy playing that, and teaching's lovely up there. Every kind of kind of person and kind of music is just great up there. Yeah.
There was a concert just recently.
Yes,
what
we
was
did
that one?
we did a fundraiser concert raising money for the music department in Walker School,
Right.
which was terrific. I think they raised about $1,500. I was a part of that singing, which was a lot of fun. Lots of people came, which was great community effort there.
And was that held at the Conservatorium?
It was in the auditorium there.
In the auditorium
Yes.
there. That brings me to your concert.
Yes. I'm singing a fair bit this month. The Sunday market concerts the last Sunday of each month, organised by Benjamin Thorne, and I am going to be singing this month's concert, 28th of March at 12:30, Uniting Church.
And what are you singing?
Not Bluegrass. I'm actually singing quite a substantial classical work by Boccherini, his Stabat Mater, which goes for about 43 minutes, and I'm singing that with a string quartet.
And what's the string quartet?
Made up of mostly of people from NECOM as well.
All right, good.
Other teachers there. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. And you said you had another one on the 31st of March.
Yeah, so I do a lot of music for St Mary's Cathedral, and I'm doing a little pre-Easter offering there. I'm doing the same music, Boccherini Stabat Mater, on Wednesday evening, the 31st at 7 p.m. And all are welcome to that.
Well, I think the station's going to try and record that one.
Yes, that'll be wonderful.
So it'll go down in history.
Yes.
Because we'll have it on tape.
Thank you very much for offering that. That's wonderful.
So we might actually do the last song that you proposed, Diamantina Drover. Now, where did this come from for you?
Oh, where has this one come from? I think I first heard it. My mother used to teach music in Gympie, in one of the state schools, and she got a boys' choir going. You wouldn't believe how popular it was. All the boys wanted to sing together, and they actually sung this song as a choir, which was beautiful. But it's a bit of a country one, but a bit of crossover as well. They all cross over a bit. I just love it. It's a beautiful tune, and it's got some beautiful ideas.
All right. Well, let's hear it, Sarah.
All right. The faces in the photographs are faded, and I can't believe he looks so much like me, for it's been 10 long years today since I left for Old Cork Station, saying I won't be back till the droving's done. For the rain never falls on the dusty Diamantina. A drover finds it hard to change his mind, for the years have surely gone like the drays from Old Cork Station, and I won't be back till the droving's done. It seems like the sun comes up each morning. It sets me up and takes it all away, for the dreaming by the light of the campfire at night ends with the burning light of day. For the rain never falls on the dusty Diamantina. The drover finds it hard to change his mind, for the years have surely gone like the drays from Old Cork Station, and I won't be back till the droving's done. Sometimes I think I'll settle back in Sydney, but it's been so long and it's hard to change your mind, for the cattle trails go on, and fences roll forever, and I won't be back till the droving's done. For the rain never falls on the dusty Diamantina. The drover finds it hard to change his mind, for the years have surely gone like the drays from Old Cork Station, and I won't be back till the droving's done. And I won't be back when the droving's done.
Thank you, Sarah. Another good one.
My pleasure.
3 in a row.
Three in a row.
You're on a hat trick. Just to remind people that you've got a classical concert where you'll be singing. What'd you say, 45 minutes?
It'd be about 45 minutes.
So that's on the 28th at the Sunday Market Concert at the United Church at 12:30. And there's another one on the 31st of March, Wednesday, 7 p.m. at St Mary's Cathedral, where you'll be singing.
That's right. And keep a lookout for me during the Bark Festival. 1st of May, I'll be singing in the street.
Oh, excellent. Well, maybe we could get some promotion there for that one. So let me know some more details on that. And you're listening to 2RM 92.1 FM, the station that gives its voice to local musos from our local community. And we've just had an interview with Sarah Adeney, a viola, string and vocals teacher from the New England Conservatorium of Music, NECOM, here in Armidale. And she's got some great concerts, and obviously, as you've heard, she's got a great voice. So thank you, Sarah, for coming in. Look forward to some more singing.
Absolutely.